In this video, I'm going to create a map and let humans evolve until the year 2025. So, will there be a lot of changes on this map? Let's find out today. Leave a like, follow me, and let's start the video. Alright, we're going to start by removing this map because we don't want to use it, okay? Today, we're creating our own square map, which I'll do differently from before. It doesn't have to be perfectly square, but it's going to be roughly in this square shape, okay? Let me see if I can make it a nice big square. I don't think I can. I won't be able to. But that's okay, alright? Let's put the jungle seeds, because I think it's going to be a really interesting biome for humans to start evolving. And I think we can make it a bit bigger. Let's try to expand another area here on the side, maybe up here. Let's try to expand more up here and to the sides as well. It's not going to be a perfect square, right? But it'll look a little like it. And now we fill this area with jungle seeds too. And we're going to add the humans now, alright? My idea is to check on humans every 100 years. If it takes too long, we'll increase it to 200, 300 or 400 years depending on the video length. We can cut it if needed. Should we add the humans? Let's add several there. We'll let them evolve. And let me just do something here. Well, they've started to make several colonies. There's the Amazonas. Let me just increase this here. There's the Empire of Sergipe, Empire of Santa Catarina, Confederates of Piauí, Magistrate of Bahia, Amazonas, Espírito Santo, Theocracy of Roraima, Theocracy of São Paulo, and Magistrate of Roraima. We have all these empires here in our game, so leave a comment if you're from any of these regions, alright? Let's do this. Let's add water for them. Man, I had forgotten, that's true. Let me make a kind of river. I think it'll look cool. Look, we make a river here. And let's see. We can make a river here, cutting through the map. And we can pull from here too, look. We can cut through the middle here, do some random things here so everyone has access to water. Look, we do it like this. And pull it further down. Everyone has access to water. And that's it. Let's let them evolve until year 200 and we'll be back in a bit. Well, we're back now and look at how this map is, guys. It's just beautiful. Apparently, there's only one kingdom here and it's the Confederate of Piauí. Okay, now we have just one kingdom on this map. Pretty interesting, right? And one thing I noticed is that they simply didn't settle in this area here. I can't tell you why, but they didn't settle here. Look, it's just this spot that doesn't have anyone, just this island here. Practically half the island wasn't settled. I don't know why, but okay, right? Let's not argue with the humans of this year. We're in year 250, just to remind you. That's it, folks. Let's take a quick look here to keep the video short as there haven't been many changes. Let me just remove this view here so we can see better. Some places got a nice upgrade. Now there are also boats moving along the rivers we made. The humans also made some crops so they wouldn't starve. They built some mines so they could get minerals. And I think that's it, right? There are some ports up here and all, and that's it. There's not much else to say. We're in the year 250. There's still a lot ahead, that's it. In the year 500, we're back, and we're already back, and as you can see, we're in the Ice Age here in WorldBox. And man, I can't tell you how these ships are managing to sail on this river, even though it's completely frozen. I can't tell you how they're doing it, but okay, they're doing it, so let's not question it. But another thing that happened too. The map was split in half, resulting in the dissolution of the Confederates of Piauí. Now there's only the Confederation of Tocantins and Mato Grosso do Sul. The Confederates of Piauí, unfortunately, are gone, to be honest. Honestly, almost nothing has changed. Here on our map, there are only a few things that have changed. Maybe this place here, which is a training base, it was a new facility they built, and in fact, not much really happened. So we'll let them evolve there for 500 years, and soon we'll come back, alright? And we've just arrived in the year 1000, as you can see, and basically we're in the age of the moon. At this moment, and right away, I can tell you a lot has changed. First of all, there's a war going on while we're recording this video, between Mato Grosso do Sul and Guyana, which has now decreased. Before it was pretty big, but as I was talking, it already went down to 50, and 2, and that's it, he's just on this island here. Soon Mato Grosso do Sul will wipe them all out. Ow. Just to remind you, we're in the era of the moon. I think it's one of the most beautiful eras in the game. I really like it, though it gets a little difficult to see, but you can already tell that some of the facilities here are getting modernized. In other words, the world is starting to get modern here in WorldBox. As you can see, there are some buildings, and those houses that used to be small, now they're starting to take shape. And as time goes by, obviously the houses will evolve. As you can see, there's already this area here, and there are some houses that are already modern, pretty modern actually. I really like it. There's a lot going on here. Here's that plantation we saw at the beginning of the video. It's still here, pretty cool. There's a fountain on this side now. There's a lot of construction going on here, including at the port. It's really beautiful, isn't it? Shall we take a look further down here? Look, it's beautiful, man. This map is looking amazing. There's even a dragon statue here. Really cool. And that's it, right, guys? I think we've already checked everything out. They're starting to get modern. They're in the year 1000. And when it gets to the year 1500, we'll come back. We're back in the year 1500. And look at what's happening. It's exactly what you're seeing. Mato Grosso do Sul again. You have to prove your strength here in the WorldBox. Now against Haiti. I don't know if they'll be able to win. Probably Mato Grosso do Sul, since it has more inhabitants. We'll win this battle, but you never know, right, guys? So let's let them handle it. We're here to watch their evolution. And as you can see, a lot of things are still the way we saw them in the year 1000. But a lot of things have also evolved. The buildings that were under construction at the start are now finished. They're all here with buildings. There are also these ports here that were under construction. The statue we had seen before. It's still here. They made a path. Look how cool. This house here made a path to go to the mine. Look how awesome this is. These things here are magnificent, guys. There's no way. If this isn't worth your like, I'm crazy. Leave a like, follow me, because I'm always posting WorldBox videos. I know you guys really enjoy it, so leave a like and follow me. If you don't follow me yet, support us, okay? Okay, there's like a dome here. I don't really know what this is. Leave it in the comments if you know what it is. But to me, it looks like a dome that belongs to this house. One thing I also noticed is that they're making several little paths here. I think that's really cool. Look, there's a miner walking around here. There's a fountain. There are kids. Man, it's a happy map. You can tell they're really happy. Look at that. Look at that. Everyone here is collecting items to eat. There are several farmers and a watchtower here. It's really cool, right? Look, this is supposed to be a path inside a farm. What happened here, guys? They made a lot of paths. I don't know why they needed so many, but they did, right? There are other statues being placed here now. There's this one of the flying saucer. There's a fight happening right now. Bow fight. Look. It must be Haiti against Mato Grosso do Sul, right? Man, they're going to fight for many years, huh? Look at how many warriors are here. Let's take a look to see what they've got. Man, 1500 years and he still has a wooden sword. A spear, actually, right? Made of wood, man? Wow, all wood. Perhaps they lack spawning resources here. But I think they are, because there's an ironstone here and they have a steel bow. Is there laziness to find and mine resources? This one is all legendary steel. This guy is incredibly strong now that I took a closer look at him. Man, what's going on? The boss has 370 health and deals 1525 damage. Let's see how their leader's doing. Damn, the king is dying. Let's see his location. He's in battle and will die there. He did die in battle. The king of Xenia from Mato Grosso do Sul was taken down by Irigogo. It will definitely show up. He was killed by this guy here. Let's check what he has and take a look at him. He only has a sword. Wow. He was killed by just some random guy here. But okay, there's not much we can do, right? The war's forming here. Hey, there's a big house here that's holding a bunch of guys, huh? Wow. The guys are shooting arrows at nothing over there. Am I really seeing this? Okay, we're not here to watch this, right? We're here to see their evolution. And as we can already see, since the year 1000, they've started building modern constructions like this one. Now we're going to see what it's like in the 2000. Apparently, all the buildings here are taking on a modern form just as we expected. And now, this is the last time we're coming back, huh? We'll return in 2025, okay? So, see you in a bit. And we've finally arrived in the year 2025. I'm really curious to see what happened on this map, if all the houses have definitely turned into modern buildings. And we're going to take a look now. As you can see, we're in the year 2025, and the state that dominated this map was Mato Grosso do Sul, with 2,475,000 inhabitants. Man, oh my god, what is this? Obviously, some houses didn't get upgraded, but take a look at this. The entire map was filled with modern buildings. It looks absolutely stunning. I really enjoyed it. Look at how the mine we saw earlier turned out. It looks pretty cool and nice, doesn't it? There's already a guy here mining some ores outside. There are these buildings here that are, man, they're magnificent. And that's it, right guys? This map turned out beautifully. I enjoyed making this video. If you liked it, leave a like because it's a beautiful thing, right? What a cool sight! Look, this statue of Maximin, the game's creator, is pretty rare. I've never seen it inside the map before. Wow, that's awesome. There's another statue here that looks like a clown or maybe a crab, I can't tell. Leave a comment if you know. And check out this interesting contrast. Simple little houses right next to a gigantic building. It doesn't make any sense at all. But okay, this is WorldBox. That's what makes the game unique, and that's what we like about it. That's basically it. It's this diversity it has. And man, I'm in love with this game. I know if you're watching and made it this far, you are too. So it's crazy what this game gives us. And now, with more updates coming, especially now at the beginning of March, on the 1st. I don't know if it's going to be on the 1st, guys. It could be on the 1st, or it could be on the 30th. Maximin said the update will be released in March, so we don't know exactly when. And that's it, guys. That was the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a big like, follow me, and see you in the next video.